Well, meanwhile, mid, Fly hunting the Dusky. Dendy, got to be careful, at least gets his bottle, now sends it forward. Miracle's also hunting it. Run, Dusky, run! No, the side blades kill it off. Tangoing through, they're going to pursue Dendy, they'll get him as well. Monkey business, getting away with murder here in the mid lane. A Shadow Fiend kill, a Courier snag, and now potentially a PSM kill as well. There's no refraction, though.
The minutes.
He's level 11 at 11 minutes with an Aegis.
Yeah,
and a Blink Dagger.
Trying to farm his Blink. If he dies right here, it could be a lot of trouble.
Miracle wants to force this out. He will get amped for his trouble, though, and then the Familiars arrive. Double stunning and holding Miracle in position. Soul Assumption is available. Uses it. Grave coming, though. Turns on Havos. Almost finishes a Miracle. One more auto attack will get the job done. He does lose his Aegis. Havos on 10 HP. Trying to retreat out. He will escape successfully as Funnick arrives. Looking to re-engage here. Can they finish off Miracle? This would be a gigantic kill. The hook comes through, but Io keeps him nice and healthy. Soul Assumption not quite enough. Now instead it'll be Dendy who gets back finished off, and still the retreat. Miracle running out. Crit, double stun, unable to get the relocate off, but it doesn't matter. Miracle's going in deeper. He wants Funnick as well. He's gonna find him. 4 heroes dead. It's Big Daddy No Tail getting the triple kill. The Familiars also scattering to the winds. No, this is not going to stop Miracle. He's got another double damager. And
they need vision for toss.
Cogs are well placed to block them and keep the IO back. Big Daddy No Tail will again find a pick up. The Havos gets desecrated and completely blown up. Miracle on the chase, dropping the trap just out of range to slow down Dendy. Still backing off here, top lane. Familiars on the way in. Toss forward. Uh-oh.
And their vision's way too good.
5-0 and 3. That'll do it. And they're jumping in. Big Daddy No Tail, quick engage, pops the Shadow Fiend just like that, and then the relocate save. Well played there by Crit, dragging Big Daddy No Tail back towards safety as Moon nearly dies here. Gets graved up. The mech popped as well to keep him alive. Miracle trying to decide who he wants to execute next, and it seems it will be Funnick who's on the menu. Not finished off, though, even through the toss combination. Instead, turns on Havos, and Havos will also be removed from the game. Slardar, supposed to be the beefy frontliner, just running for his life. Big Daddy No Tail, wham, jam, slams him down. Surging Big Daddy in. He's going to lead the way. Jumps forward. Avalanche toss. Connects. Instantly destroys the Shadow Fiend yet again. But Crit will be the trade as the Death Ward comes out onto Big Daddy No Tail. Beautifully bouncing Coconut. Trying to keep him in position, but he's too tanky. The Dazzle keeps him nice and safe with the weave coming through. The Solar Crest as well. This is a raid boss, Tiny. You can't finish him off that easily. They can bring down the Dazzle at the very least. Moon running forward. A 3-for-2 exchange so far. His TA will now respawn, and they toss in... Well, try to toss that Darkseer around.
He got tossed to the rune.
Oh, little does Miracle know. PSF. Oh, hello, buddy. See you later. My Sentry Ward. 4 heroes are waiting. The Rock's in your base, and he is not a happy camper. Avalanche toss, and Nico getting dragged back to the Visage. Or rather, as the Visage, dragged back to the Monkey Business Squad. Will end up going down. And they keep on sieging this one, Ben. Working on the melee now, even bringing Miracle into position. Can NaVi hold the high ground here? No hook shot available. Avalanche, and yeah, that's not gonna be alive for much longer. But trying to hang on for now with the Halberd. Maybe he can survive this one. In fact, the Death Ward comes out, bouncing pretty much perfectly here. The Dazzle Weave trying to negate a lot of this incoming damage, and now the wall gets dropped, forcing NaVi back. The Illusion Army will be the saving grace here for Monkey until Big Daddy rushes in, crushes his way through the Slardar. Let's find an additional kill. He's now godlike. They'll even buy back on a Avos, wanting to re-engage, wanting to punish this. Blank, misses on the crush, doesn't actually cast it, instead gets the amp off.
Oh, the Lotus Orb. Cool.
Once again, as Dazzle builds towards what looks to be an Aghanim Scepter, blinking forward, Avalanche off the mark. Big Daddy, gotta be careful here. Hookshot's gonna come through. Cog deployed a nice position, pushing him back from any sort of reinforcement. The IO relocate, not available. And, well, meanwhile, the wall gets dropped. Big Daddy No Tail just stands without the IO behind enemy lines. Clubs down 2. They thought they caught him, but he doesn't need the help anymore. With the Butterfly, he simply can't be killed off. Not to mention the weave going through. Pushed back again by the Cogs, but what does it matter? Familiars watching helplessly while all around them heroes die. They suffer. Witch Doctor finished off by the TA on the backside. They'll bring down the range. Now the melee to fall as well. And NaVi are getting knocked down to the lower bracket here. I'm like trying to keep my eye on the Wisp to see, oh, great. Like the Wisp can't tether. This is what you want. You've trapped the